the Klingon House of Kor, Slayer of Kreenoth, and Captain of the IKS Nima. Today I offer you to join forces and embark on a mission of paramount importance. It appears that the President of the Federation, Saurian, by the name of Anik Loke, has requested to enter into negotiations with the Empire. Tikta, Usna, Tulu. Oriel Pao, may you succeed on your mission, Honorable.
President Oke aboard Starfleet 1. Remember, this conference is vital to the future of the galaxy.
Captain Sean here. Copy that, Mr. President. Best foot forwards at all times. The crew of the Belfast has been briefed.
Captain Cargren, Klingon Empire Liaison to Anik Oke, standing by. President, the IKS Nima is ready to escort you. We must ensure the President's vessel, Starfleet 1, is within transporter range of the coordinates provided to us by the Defense Force, and receive clearance to beam down to Kinema. Captain Sean will be assigned to the President upon arrival, and you shall be tasked with securing the premises. I have patched us through to the Chief of Security of the USS Belfast, Lieutenant Miral Paris of Starfleet.
Miral Paris, Chief of Security of the USS Belfast, but Lieutenant will do. Nice to meet you.
I hope you don't mind me checking in along the way. This meeting is delicate, and I'd like to make sure everyone is prepared.
Glad to have you with us, Mr. President. Any words of wisdom before we arrive?
Kittimer is a key location in the history of our two civilizations, and home to many important meetings.
Do not forget the conspiracy of 2293 and the cowardly assassination of Chancellor Gorka.
Conspiracies aside, the final outcome was historic, and its gift of peace lasted for generations.
Let's hope for a similar outcome today. Your attendance is as much of a security risk as it is a show of goodwill.
Lieutenant.
It is up to the Federation to take this first critical step. We cannot allow a repeat of Cestus 3.
Sir, sensors are picking up several Gorn vessels in the area. It's an ambush.
Rebel Gold! Them all willing to stand up and fight out.
This is the USS Belfast. What's your status? Starfleet 1, come in. Do you copy? Mr. President, do you copy? Forgive me.
USS Belfast, IKS Nima. This is the President. We're all right. Just a bit shaken up.
Mr. President, we need to postpone this conference. It's much too great of a risk for you to take. Our scan should have picked up on that ambush.
Postponing this conference is not an option, Captain Shaw. This ceasefire deal could be the Federation's only chance to eventually make peace with the Klingon Empire.
The Nima and USS Belfast do not seem to have sustained significant damage. Nothing worth recording in a battle log.
The Belfast will run a scan as well. Something does feel off. Activating long-range sensors and tachyon detection grid. Sensors are clear, sir. No threats detected, masked or otherwise.
Let's resume course before that changes.
Attacking Klingons is one thing, but the Federation? I find the circumstances of this Gorn ambush a little odd.
I agree. The Gorn should have challenged my vessel instead. Fought against one of their Klingon conquerors. Cowards.
The Gorn shouldn't have been able to close in on Starfleet 1. We need to improve our response time.
President O'Kake, the Klingon Empire acknowledges the arrival of your delegation to Kittimer. Our orbital defense post received reports of a rebel strike within the system, but readings were delayed due to the Gorn's chronoton masking fields.
The Federation is honored to be received on Kittimer. I can assure you that your openness to meeting with us is not misplaced.
Once you have arrived, Lieutenant Paris will brief you on security measures, but do not rely on her. She is not of the Empire.
Miral, or should I say, Lieutenant Paris.
Doctor, I've missed you. You haven't aged a day.
Well, I am afraid that's how it works. But if it would put you at ease, I can add an aging subroutine to my matrix.
Not on my behalf. You're perfect, just the way you are. Are you part of the President's delegation?
That's right, as the leading expert on species 8472. President O'Kake is hoping that sharing our research with the Klingons will make up for our dismissal of the Undine threat. This, and a ceasefire deal, will hopefully lead to lasting peace between our people.
The Doctor pioneered research on the Undine aboard Voyager. It was considered revolutionary, both then and now. It is a pleasure to meet you, especially after your crew's incredible performance in the Kittimer system. I will let you get on with your security tasks and prepare for the conference. Doctor?
We meet at last, face to face. Your name echoes through the Empire's ranks. They say you bow to no one, not even your commanding officer. March, that treacherous Tach-Kek got what he deserved. Today the Federation would have us believe we are surrounded by worthier allies. I wouldn't be so sure. Lieutenant Paris will brief you. Make sure she does so reliably. The task at hand is to secure the area. Rule out any foul.
It's nice to put a real face to the name. We need to secure the building. I recommend starting with the courtyard in the next room. Oh, and keep in mind, we're in a melting pot of different cultures and delegations right now, but let's try to...
Aha, hold it right there. Just a moment. Greetings. I am the emergency medical hologram Mark I, but you may call me Doctor. A pleasure to meet you, I am sure.
I'll follow your lead.
The importance of today's conference cannot be overstated. I am grateful for your assistance in orbit. Please, pass my thanks to your crew.
Ambassador Jiro Sugiha of the Federation Diplomatic Corps. I have to admit that the Klingons were right about the Undine infiltration of the Gorn hegemony, but I don't agree with the war they waged. Diplomacy and peaceful negotiation should come first, always.
Klingon intelligence interrogated Okeg's people before their arrival, with the thoroughness the Empire demands. We believe him and his delegation speak the truth. And, well, though no General Chang lurks among our guests today.
I appreciate you doing your due diligence, but my intel is classified, and you don't have clearance from Starfleet intelligence. Enjoy the conference.
All right, let's start with this area.
Klingon in a Starfleet uniform? Just bah!
Pitiful. Scans are clear. It seems these Klingons have taken note of my appearance. I've never hidden my hybrid nature, as my godfather, the Doctor, encouraged me to be proud of it. Leave no stone unturned.
Another rebel attack in Klingon space. Reprehensible.
King Slackus does not assent to these renegade acts.
This area is clear. If the Gorn delegation is telling the truth, then the ambush we just thwarted was a rebel attack, and not a revolt instigated by the Gorn hegemony. Still, it seemed very coordinated. You know the drill.
I am Ambassador Koss of the Klingon Empire. I wish to meet with the Kuva Mach.
Ah, the Kuva Mach is an ancient myth. Paris is an impostor, a traitor to her people.
He's with the Federation. Praetor vo narde krapu.
Done. We can check this room off our list. Fine. You're right. You might know this already, but there's an ancient Klingon religious... Running another scan.
What weight could a conference possibly hold without the attendance of Jempa?
Yedoko! Walden is here in his stead. Now is not the time for dissent.
I'm detecting... false alarm. Just some residual readings. Running another scan.
We're all set, Miles. I will hold you accountable if this fails. There can be no deviation from the plan. Nach, Lodesman.
Of course. Not disappoint. We have an agreement after all. Let's disperse.
A Klingon ambassador with a human attendant? I don't recognize the staffer, but I believe that's Ambassador... I don't know about you, but I think I've heard enough. And I trust... This technology doesn't match any... Faint traces of vertebrae.
Cogran, it is simple, I assure you. Undine biology is adapting with a morphogenic cellular structure.
I am no scientist, but I do not dispute the utility of weaponry meant to identify and eradicate the Undine.
It's unfortunate we still know so little about them, despite the doctor's research.
Ah, Mirage. Your disposition suggests that there were no polyfluidic phase variances to report.
That's correct. No Undine infiltrators, Doctor. But we did find something else. Captain Sean? Captain Cogran?
Kupach! Wise proposal. The work of the Romulans, no doubt. Maybe the Gore. This device cannot be left here unstudied.
I agree. This poses a considerable security risk. However,
Setting up a containment field and... done. Ready for transport. USS Belfast, this is Lieutenant Paris. We are beaming up an unidentifiable device for analysis. Stand by.
All attendees must gather in the Hall of Heroes immediately.
fellow delegations, the Federation is here today to seek peace with the Empire, in the hopes that it will be long-lasting. We believe we have been at odds for too long, and hope to prove today that our worth as allies is greater than our worth as foes. As the first act, we propose a ceasefire, then allying against a common enemy, the Undine. I have with me an expert who will share...
All this talk and no action! Why trust you, okay? Your Federation has already proven it does not respect the Empire! In the case of the Undine imposters in the Gorn hegemony, the Klingons were right all along, yet you failed to heed us.
You are right, and I know that Federation and Empire relations have often been tense, that our history is riddled with mistrust, that you believe we failed you on the topic of the infiltrators in the Gorn hegemony, and that our ways have been human-centric. But like Chancellor Gorkon, this Saurian too believes in the undiscovered country, and has read Shakespeare in the original Klingon. We'd like to start by sharing our classified research with you on the Undine, as a gesture of good faith. Doctor?
Greetings. You may call me the Doctor. It is an honor to speak to such a fine audience. I will be handing out data pads after our speech, so do stick around should you wish to discuss the details. As you all undoubtedly know, with great scientific advancement comes great responsibility. While ethics are not on the agenda, I am obliged to mention the dangers of the technology we have developed and the risk it poses to non-Undine life forms.
The Belfast is transmitting the results of the analysis performed on the unidentified device. It seems it's...
But I digress. To the crux of the matter, I have created technology that pairs modified tricorders with experimental nanoprobes. The tricorders, while still a prototype, detect the presence of Undine biosignatures. The nanoprobes are then... pardon me, my matrix.
Captain Sean, that device disrupts hollow emitter signals. Doctor!
We curse the Empire!
Captain! They've taken the doctor!
Miral, look out!
Thanks. We need to take down these Gorn and retrieve the doctor. Now!
Belfast, this is Sean. Kittimer Conference is under attack. Monitor all activity in orbit. No one leaves.
I knew I should have brought some cryo grenades along. Take down the last remaining Gorn.
Have identified additional rebel Gorn on the ground. It won't be long before they reach our location.
I assure you the Federation has nothing to do with this, Captain Cogra. I can't say the same for Bavat, though.
I'm coming with you. We need to retrieve the doctor. That's non-negotiable.
All right, but I know you well, Miral. Get back in one piece, and know...
This is Lieutenant Paris aboard the Belfast. We have a lock on Bavat's ship, the IKS Warvik.
You dare not fight a real Klingon, one of prowess and might? I suppose your hail is meant to initiate some request denied. It would be a shame to return your doctor so soon.
My heart is just fine, Vat. I wish we could say the same for you, you mahwi. The Klingon Empire agreed to convene on the Federation's ceasefire proposal. It is you who is in violation of the agreement, and in direct disobedience of the High Council. They should have you discommended, you... Vat has escaped with the doctor. The Belfast is tracking his ship's ion trail. Time to show these people what they're made of. Give it all you got. Receiving a hail from the Kittimer. I'm opening a multi-channel.
Belfast, this is Captain Cargren. We bested the Gorn. Kittimer is secure.
I missed a device, but we scanned the entire area. How is that possible?
Steady, Lieutenant. The first device was no doubt a red herring planted in the room to distract us from the second, which in turn was shielded from our sensors by an experimental chronoton-charged cloaking field. That's...
Captain, we need to go after the doctor. The Belfast is tracking Bavat's warp signature, ion trail, and projected course. I've got all the data I need.
What the Belfast needs to do is remain stationed in orbit of Kittimer while President Okeg meets with the Klingon High Council.
I agree. Besides, the Doctor is not only one of the most brilliant minds in Starfleet, but he's also my godfather. He's family, Captain.
I can't argue with that. But for that same reason, I'll meet you back in one piece after your mission. I can't lose you too, Lieutenant.
It is a worthy mission to undertake. On behalf of the Klingon Empire, I authorize you to accompany Lieutenant Paris on her quest.
One to beam over. Quite the fine ship you have. Here's the data the Belfast retrieved during our encounter with the Klingons. We've tracked the Warvik. We've arrived, and in enemy territory, no less. Sensors are picking up on multiple vessels in the area. Klingon patrol ships. We can either use the nebula's ionized gas to scatter our ship signal and travel at low impulse to conceal our movements till we reach transporter range, or we can... Within transporter range. However, your comms officer intercepted and decoded a set of outgoing transmissions originating from the patrol ships, sent only seconds before we took them down.
As I was saying, the nanoprobes developed to counter the Undine are... Wait a minute. Where am I?
Bajach Emelv, you fool! Sing, the data! Is it ready?
Soon, Bavat. I am extracting the genetic information from the doctor's holomatrix. It'll take some time to bypass his security subroutines.
You know, in some cultures, it is considered ill-mannered to interrupt a sentient life form, especially a brilliant physician. If you're interested, my research paper, The Art of Turn-Taking, a study on conversational analysis in Delta Quadrant species, has...
Hold your tongue, you insufferable projection of wasted photons!
According to the Federation's archives, this facility used to be a penal colony and still houses functional security systems to this day. Speaking...
Yenda! The Cooper Mark has arrived! The King-Chief swing the spotlight!
If my mother taught me anything, it's how to deal with heads like you. That was all of them. Maybe we can still stealth our way through this facility. I'll cover you. Lead the way.
Unlock your security protocols and give me the data, Patach!
Ambassador Bavat, this is absolutely ludicrous behavior and very dishonorable, I'll have you know. I refuse to be probed any further. If you have developed a passion for genetics, then I encourage you to conduct your own research. I am sure you will find the funding.
Singh, increase the hologram sensitivity calibrations and bypass safety protocols.
Hurt! This is not how one treats a guest in their repurposed prison. Or perhaps it is.
They're hurting him. I'm sending out an electromagnetic pulse to disrupt that console. It'll buy us some time. By tampering with the doctor's sensitivity calibrations, Bavat and Singh are making sure that he feels pain the way a biological life form would. Effectively, they're torturing him. Not a bad plan. We'll investigate the facility as we head towards the doctor's coordinate. Before you go any further, let's talk about the facility's security sweeps. Some areas of the facility are being scanned periodically by security consoles. Unapproved life forms that come into contact with the scans will likely trigger an alarm. Heads up. The area ahead of us is being scanned. My scans are picking up on low-level electromagnetic signals coming from beyond that sweep. Now, what do we have in here? Consoles running on residual power.
Amar Noonian Singh, Research Log, File 13. My first experiment proved unsuccessful. Amar Noonian Singh, Research Log, File 14. Results are now beginning to show promise, but Amar Noonian Singh, Research Log, File 19. After careful calculations, I have achieved my first breakthrough.
They're experimenting on people.
The primary focus of the project is gerontology, the study of aging in various life forms.
Yes. How did Bavat and Singh get their hands on proprietary Federation logs? We can't let them keep this data. We need to destroy it.
It's not a proud moment in Earth's history either. Khan was the greatest of the augmented conquerors in the eugenics wars. He was the ruler of more than a quarter of Earth, and he treated those he ruled like slaves. When the people rose up against the augment tyrants, Khan and some of his people escaped into space on a sleeper ship.
I'm all for eradicating degenerative diseases, but not if it means another eugenics war or the creation of... Looks like a security sweep can be deactivated from that console. Security functionality deactivated. Let's move on. I'm detecting life signs in the room ahead.
Klingon Mach, Grethon's gate stand ready to welcome you.
A Bavat welcome! Remind me to thank you. Phaser fire. That's all of them. Let's look around for anything that might help us.
Noonian Singh, Search Log File 22. Subject GU-75's DNA has begun to deteriorate after a couple of cycles. Amar Noonian Singh, Search log file 28. This will be my last entry on subject GU-75. Was begun to exhibit irrational and aggressive behavioral patterns.
Doctor's Log Supplemental Stardate 86324.7. In preparation for the Kittimer Ceasefire Conference, I have been reviewing the Undine research stored in my holomatrix. It appears that Seven and I pioneered research on species 8472, and that the
I don't think Singh and Bavat are acting on behalf of the Klingon Empire. They must be acting independently. It looks like we can deactivate a security sweep from in here. This room is clear. Another security sweep. We should check this room. Some of these consoles are still active. No doctor in here, but maybe we'll find something that can help us.
Amar Noonien C. Research log file 31. In the wake of subject GU-75's termination, a new favorite has arisen amongst the augmented ranks. Subject
Doctor's Log Supplemental, Stardate 54518.2. The genetic material retrieved from the unborn Klingon hybrid by the name of Miral Paris. Miral is doing well. I know that the crew of Voyager will protect her, at least until she comes of age and chooses her own path.
That must be exactly what Singh and Bavat had planned, but why? The Klingon Empire already has a capable army. The rest, you know the drill. That's it. Deactivated. Let's keep moving. Klingon and Gorn life signs up ahead. Prepare for a fight.
Mer, Krach, Jadbam. Have you come as a sacrifice, Kubak?
Wait, Book! The only thing I'm sacrificing I you useless heart.
Glory to the Corn, and Bavat the benefactor. All shall fall. This is the price.
These Gorn are too far gone and blinded by Bavat's empty promises.
Surrender yourself, Kubak Mak, or prepare to die with dishonor.
That Gorn looks similar to the ones who disrupted the Kittimer conference. Let's press on. I'm sure the doctor is counting on us. Tricorders are detecting a photonic signature further ahead. Lead the way. There are too many security sweeps in this hallway to evade. We have to keep investigating to deactivate them somehow. It's our only option. There are too many security sweeps in this hallway to evade. We have to keep investigating to deactivate them somehow. This console doesn't appear to deactivate the security sweeps, but I see another one. This appears to be a security console connected to an audio...
The exobiology lab is ready, Bhavat. We are only missing the data.
Khwincha! How hard can it be to retrieve data from a hologram?
Ambassador, may I remind you that I am the Emergency Medical Hologram Mark I. I served aboard the USS Voyager during
Silence! Do you wish to have your vocal interface deactivated, you insufferable tar? Quiet. Someone is watching.
Miral.
Hello, Kuvach Mach.
Damn it, we've been detected! And he's taunting us. We need to come up with a plan. Quickly! I recognize that tune. It was a song he used to sing to me when I was a child. Trap or not, I won't abandon him. There must be something else we can do. That might just work. Some security parameters were shut down when Bhavat cut the feed. Stay sharp. The area ahead is being scanned. We've been detected. We need to be more careful. The security sweep is active. Watch where you step. We did it! We're in the clear. Let's move on. This must be the exobiology lab. You know, I minored in biogenetics at Starfleet Academy. Time to put those skills to good use. A sample of human genomic base pairs. Some area... Creative, but I'm not sure about adding Gorn chromosomal markers. A sample of Klingon polynucleotide clusters. This mix might just do the trick, at least for now. Time to enact our plan.
Data has almost been decrypted, Bhavat. Soon, we will be able to dispose of the hologram.
Miral, what are you still doing here? I mean, a Klingon hybrid I have never seen before.
Don't worry, Doctor. We're here to break you out.
Lieutenant Miral Paris, or should I say Kuvach Mach, here to take your friend's place? He's kept your seat warm.
Let him go.
And why would I do that?
Because we have what you need. A sample of my DNA. The missing piece to your scientific puzzle. You're creating an army, right?
I am creating a movement. Soon all will pledge their allegiance to the new Klingon Empire and bow before its ruler.
That's only a fantasy without my DNA, Bhavat. I'll give you the sample, if you release the doctor.
Miral, I strongly advise you do not.
You're bluffing. Hand it to my assistant, now.
Let the doctor go first.
Fine. Free the captive, Singh. This is a ruse! A counterfeit! Now, Singh!
Let's see how you fare against my latest experiments.
Confirm. Ready.
The doctor's genetic research will have to do for now. Time is on my side! Can you say the same, Kuvarmak?
We can't let him escape!
Harel, no! It's too dangerous! I'll go!
I love you, but you've got to trust me. I have to go after him, and you're needed here. You're the galaxy's only hope against the Undine. I don't know where I'm headed, but if I make it, I'll give you a sign. Protect the doctor. I'll go after Bavak. We'll meet again!
If you handle the fighting, I will search my database for intelligence on the Gorn. Should you require medical assistance, then I will be at your disposal if you stay alive. I'm a doctor, not a miracle worker. Gorn are exothermic creatures and therefore vulnerable to the cold, used or environment. They are also predators with instinct-driven threat responses. Augmentation has driven these Gorn to insanity. chance to make it out alive.
What a fight! I was anxious, even as an onlooker. Well done! We've got an unethical scientist on the loose. Where is Singh? I'm registering his biosignature, coming from a nearby transporter room.
This is Singh. IKS Warwick. Come in. Anyone!
Not so fast, Singh. The jig is up.
Fine. But if you think apprehending me will have any effect on my plans with Bhavat, you are deluded. Bhavat has the genetic data he needs to proceed. None of you will be able to change that. Not even the Kuvach Mach. In time, Bhavat, all of your ruses are pitiful. Your genetic concoction of Klingon and human DNA did not even pass a visual inspection. Silence! The Kuvach Mach has followed Bhavat as intended, and him and I have a deal. He will lead his army, and I will become a renowned ruler.
I've dealt with my fair share of rude scientists during my time aboard Voyager, but yes, he did. I suggest we return to where we last saw Bhavat and investigate the area. I'm sure... Nothing a tricorder scan won't illuminate. Oh my, I'm afraid it will be difficult to pinpoint on our own. I suggest you report back to your command for now.
My army promises glory to the Empire and its great houses. A new dawn, a new era for the worthy warrior. Together, we will finally become an empire worthy of Kalesh. We will wipe out the Federation and conquer their people once and for all. Kapla!
Klingon nach! Klingon nach! Klingon nach!
What? Am I?
The conference did not unfold as I had hoped. Still, I have managed to convince the High Council to consider the provisional ceasefire as we investigate the events of today. Bhavat remains at large, and his trail lost to time itself.